Maybe I got her, though. I might have gotten her. I think I did. There we go. We got one. There's Neela. And let's run down Leona. She gets hit by the turret, and we are way too clean here on the Rift, here on Ashe the Frost Archer. Yo, what is up, Legends? Davidic here, and we're gonna be playing Ashe the Frost Archer in the bot lane, and we've got Mel as our support. We're going up against Neela and Leona, so we should be able to bully them early. And subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the action. Here we go. The minions have met, and due to the level 1, Neela's gonna have a slight experience lead. That's okay. Mel was leashing our jungler, the Briar. And we're CSing nicely. Let's poke down Leona, pepper in the auto attacks, and there's one for Neela as well. We don't want these to crash under the tower, so let's trade our health a bit to make sure that we can get the last hits. Oh, we missed one. Okay. One has been missed. But we're level 2. We tag Leona with those beautiful autos. Let's gun her down. Yep, she's gonna have to turn. That's fine. Let's pop barrier and our potion. Let's get a little bit of distance, and we've claimed the feat of warfare. And Neela, get over here. I don't have flash. I used it at the beginning of the fight, but there we go. We've claimed the feat of warfare. Love to see it. And let's crash the wave underneath the turret. And we're off to the races. 4-0 is the kill score. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't hit. I am surprised that did not hit, but we got to get out of here. We're low. And so let's get the 21. And we'll go back to base. Well done to Mel. Well done to the team. Legends, Zach just took down top lane Vayne. If we lose this, it's gonna look so bad. This is gonna be a throw of a century if we lose this game. That said, we are still behind in the minion score. We're -9 compared to Neela, so we need to fix that. All right. Beautiful. We're -5 now. -4. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, she's way too forward. Okay, minion score has been equalized. And let's poke down their carry. Force them out of lane. Here you go, Leona. Nothing personal. Girlfriend candidate, Leona. And look at all the minions. Look at all this damage. We already got a play. And we're just gunning. Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, they get the root. I gotta pop my W, and we're living at 80 HP. But we gotta stay. We gotta assert our dominance here. We gotta push in the wave. Gotta get the cannon every time. And volley. And that's we got the cannon. We'll call it there. We'll call it there. 5-0. Love to see it. We have a pink ward in the Chemtech. There's a Chemtech Drake in the dragon pit. There we go. We got there. We popped the bone plating off Leona. Leona's a sassy fox. And how's the minion score? All right, we there we go. After we get this one, we'll be neutralized. Okay, we're equal with Neela now. Actually, we're gonna be a bit ahead. And we get the cannon. Thank you to Mo. And Neela knows that we have the dominance in the lane. Oh! Okay, I thought she was DC'd for a second. But she is indeed in the rift and is just simply respecting our damage. Let's push this in. Yeah, we're 7-0. 7-0. This is a crazy start. And he's gonna go down. Briar's on the chase, and let's go back here. I'll go ahead and throw out a Hail Mary ultimate. I really do not like doing those. But did I land? I land. Okay. Okay, Legends, I really am not an advocate for Hail Mary ultimates like that. But in this case, everything's just working out. Yeah, if we throw, this will be the biggest throw of the year, of the season, of vids here. Mel is using her abilities to apply some poke damage, chipping down the health bars of the enemies. And Neela's at half health. Let's just throw some autos into Leona. Oh my goodness! Cannon alert. I repeat, the cannon has been missed. That's okay. Leona goes in. Let's see if Neela wants to. And here, we just continue applying the autos. Let's auto Leona. And there we go. They're very close to their tower, so not... I don't want to get hit by the tower. Don't get hit by the turret if you can avoid it, Legends. And let's kiss the turret and see how romantic we can get. The Void Grubs are applying the true damage, which is incredible when plates are still intact. And it's 11-1. Who's the one death? Who is the one death on the team? Annie. Japasaurus Rex. And look at this, Legends. What a great change to Ashe the Frost Archer, being able to proc the Ranger's focus off of the turret. That was an incredible change, really bringing Ashe up to date with modern champions. Nowadays, modern league champions get their procs off of anything, so it is a great quality of life change and buff to Ashe, being able to use Ranger's focus on the turret, and we are dominating here. Look how the tides have turned, Legends. 81-98 is the minion kills. And let's just let's shove it in. Okay, double for Belveth. We do need to keep that in mind. But here, yep. Of course, Neela goes in. And look at that. I have the Boots of Swiftness. Because like I said, Ashe does not have any sort of dash or mobility. So, oh my goodness! All right. I cannot believe how bad I'm playing these as ultimates. I really can't. Maybe I got her, though. I might have gotten her. I think I did. There we go. We got one. There's Neela. And let's run down Leona. She gets hit by the turret, and we are way too clean here on the Rift, here on Ashe the Frost Archer. Let's get some minions in the mid lane because we want to knock down that turret, and as well as try and secure this. Let's see. Not sure where their jungler is. Let's try and get some vision on her. Briar's ulting. That's a questionable ultimate. So close to the turret. But that's okay. Let's establish positioning around the objective. Alright, we started. We should be able to melt it down very rapidly. Let's zone Bel'Veth. And use the Ranger's focus as well as the Kraken Slayer. There we go. Let's see the fight. I'm down. On to Neela. Let's stun her up. There we go. Goodbye, Leona. And 3 for 0. Not a single one of our teammates drop in that fight. And we get 14 Gs in our pockets. Let's knock down the mid lane tier 2 tower. We get the blood pedal because why? The why? Legends. I talked to the big shots. The big wigs at Riot. And they did confirm that this Y that you see on your screen is in fact a visual bug. I talked at alright, I'm just gonna recall. Back to base we go. What the heck? What are these guys doing here? What the heck? What you doing? I've got a slow on my autos. Oh, and I get a Leona ultimate to the face. That was intense. But thankfully, no one was in position to follow up that ultimate, even though they did land the sweet spot, which is why I instantly went into fight or flight mode. But we're good. And look at this damage. Again, that Q being able to proc off of the turrets is such a good buff and adjustment to Ashe. Ashe has very pronounced weaknesses and strengths. And which previously would it'd be a bit questionable on why you would want to pick up Ashe over other attack damage carries. But I really truly believe that that small change of Q, being able to proc on the turrets, is so huge for the champion and really does make her competitively viable with other top attack damage carries. Let's just get Otacon. It's right here. We have Drake spawning. It is the Ocean Drake. And we do get a bit of local gold from that turret going down. Let's meet up with Mel and Briar to work our way towards Soul. Oh, Briar wants to fight Bel'Veth. Let's back her up. We land the enchanted crystal arrow, not missing this time. Neela's got a flash. Oh. I didn't know the tier 2 was gone. I completely forgot I knocked it down. Let's take down Morgana. Go on to Leona. I didn't want to get it ulted. Just, especially with Neela there to follow up. But what a W from Mel. Incredible. And yeah, we're continuing to apply the pressure. Tibbers is going to tank the turret for a bit. Zach is on Drake. Bel'Veth, I don't think so. I really do not think so. Neela. Come on. Ah! We finally go down for the second time. Rest in peace. Oh, Vane's not gonna like that one. Where'd Vane go? She got deleted. Sent back to the fountain to take a swim. And let's see the Q as well onto the turret. Look at that damage. Nearly 2,000 on that one. And we never miss the cannon. What's up, Leona? Let's get their red buff. Ooh, Belveth. I'm down to go in. Okay. Let's be let's be slightly more respectful with our pathing. And this is the classic dance in solo queue where we're nearly 30 kills ahead of the enemies. We can smack them down with their wallets. However, it is tough without Baron to crack these turrets. But let's see how we go. Zac jumps in. Oh my goodness, he disperses them, but look at that damage. Onto Neela is my target. And now I'm looking at Leona throwing out the damage. Double kill for Mel. And that was the fight we needed. We have the wave we might even be able to end. Let's see. I might be able to end the game here. Let's see if we can apply the finishing touches. We got to get this turret. Oh yeah, we surely can end. What a massive stomp this was. And that's how you climb with the Frost Archer. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. But above all, stay legendary.